Okay, so in the last video I went through how you connect in parallel and how you connect in series, right? So series and that's parallel. Right, so next thing I want to move on to is understanding the resistor color code chart, right? So as I explained in an earlier video that resistors can vary depending on the strength of one that you need, right? So if you pick the resistor up off the street, how would you know what value it is? How we can tell is there is colored bands on the resistor, right? So 9 times out of 10, you have 4 bands. You have band number 1, 2, 3, and 4. These bands signify a value, right? So if you were to do band number 1, it is to tell you that it is a digit. Band number 2 is a digit, and band number 3 is a multiplier, and band number 4 is a tolerance. Okay, so let me do an example. Red, orange, gold. So we look at our first band, it's red, we look at the chart. So red is 2. We look at the second band, we look at the chart, red, we know it's a digit, is 2. Now, here's the trick. For the third band, instead of thinking multiplier, I want you to think number of zeros. Okay? So, first go through the chart. Black is 0, so no zeros. Brown is 1, 1 0. Red is 2, 2 0. Orange is 3, 3 zeros. 4 zeros. 5 zeros. And so on, right? Going through the number. So, orange is 3. So it's 3 zeros. And we know that gold is number 4 is a tolerance. So it's gold. So it's plus or minus 5%. Okay? There's no adding or subtracting. All you do is you squeeze together. So your value is 22,000 plus or minus 5%. We write that as a 22k ohm plus or minus 5% resistor. Okay, remember that k is equal to 1,000. Let me do another one. I'll do a more obscure one. I'll go yellow, brown, green, silver. First band, second band, third band, fourth band. Yellow is 4, brown is 1, and green is 5. But it's the third band, so it's not the number 5, it's 5 zeros. Okay, plus or minus silver 10%. Okay, so 4, 1, add them together, 4, 1, 0, 0, 0, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that is 4,100,000 ohm plus or minus 10%. Okay, so how would we write that? 4.1 N, capital N, milliohm plus or minus 10%. Okay, that is all it works. Main thing for the multiplier is it's the number of zeros. Okay, trust me, that's the easiest way to do it. Okay, key points. If there's 5 bands, Okay. Number 3. Becomes a digit. And number 4 becomes multiplier. Another point, if no tolerance band, if there's no tolerance band, right, it is automatically %20. Automatically plus. You take it that it's automatically plus or minus 20%. Let me explain what the tolerance means. Tolerance, my bad. So if you take this one, 4,100,000 ohm plus minus 10%. Okay? If you get 10% of 4 million, is equal to 410,000. Okay? So that means that the true value is somewhere between, okay? $4 million plus 410,000 or 4,100,000 minus 410,000. Okay, so that means the true value is somewhere between there. It can vary. Obviously, lower the tolerance, the more accurate. Resistor. Okay? Perfect. I don't think there's any more. These are your key points here. Understand, this is what you'll be given in the test. Understand the numbers and how they correspond to the number of zeros. Perfect. I'll leave it there. So,